Okay, amiga, so 3 years ago, I had met this one girl named Baleni. I knew her through my ex because she ended up getting pregnant by his cousin. Me and her became really close friends. She ended up telling me how she has a brother that has like a roofing business or whatever, and he was looking for someone to do estimates. So me and her ended up getting really, really close, and her brother as well. Like, me and him would text all the time. He wouldn't call me because he says that he would work all the time, so it was really nothing but messages. Okay, so unfortunately, I had to move back to San Antonio because of a situation that happened. And I had lived there for a year and a half. So that whole time, the year and a half, we would still text and everything. So later on, I ended up moving back to Dallas. And at this time, I was like, okay, you can't stall on me no more. You can't say that you can't see me anymore. But this man would still stall on me. He stalled on me on my birthday, on weddings I invited him, on parties I invited him. He was just always stall on me. Amigas,
Y'all know what that mean, right? Any person acting like they ain't got some time and all that, you know what they doing? They got somebody else. Hold it.
I was so fucking stupid because I would literally forgive this man every single time. So me and Valeni we would hang out every single day. We would go out and I would get upset because I'm like, how can I can see you but I can't see your brother? And she would always be like, ay, Melly, it's because he works and he's shy and he's just always busy. But he would send me flowers, he would send me money. Well, she would give me the money because he would be like, here, give it to her. And it's still like, I was just like, I don't want that, I want him, you know what I mean?
Wait.
Okay, so fast forward, I would basically cry to her all the time about him because I would feel like, man, this man doesn't want me. But because I was so in love with this man, I felt like he could never do no wrong in my eyes, for real. The guy that I was talking about, his name is Johnny. So Johnny, he would always tell me that he wanted to be with me, he wanted to move in with me, he wanted to have kids with me, and I would always have conversations with her because Valeni was very fertile. I think she ended up having like 4 kids. Back to back, bitch. 4 kids. So me and Valeni were always just really close.
Damn.
And we would always,
Yo, 4 back to back is crazy.
We only had 2 of her kids.
Yo, I'm starting to think, nah, she wasn't fertile. The nigga was doing that shit on purpose. The nigga couldn't control that pre-cum, goddamn.
And I never, oops. Sorry, sis is on the clock. But anyway, what were we talking about? So me and her would always have conversations. I would go to her families all the time, but I wouldn't really see him because who knows why he wouldn't go. And it would get to the point where I'd be like, does this man exist? And I would ask her and she's like, girl, that's my brother, of course he does. And I would believe her because why would she lie?
Wait a minute, is she talking to him on the phone and all of this? She seen him in person, right?
So one day I was just scrolling on Facebook and a picture of him popped up with a girl. And I was so upset. I ended up texting him and he just said he didn't care. And I was so upset because how can he see this girl and it had already been 2 years that me and him were texting. Mind you, I would send him, but we all do it. I would send him pictures of me and, personal things of me and, because I trusted him. And so I was really upset because I'm like, wow, he really played me like he has a girlfriend. So I remember I ended up calling her and I was crying. I was going through it and I was just like, girl, I cried so much. My eyes were so swollen. And I was just telling her, I can't believe he did this. And she's like, oh, I mainly, basically telling me, I'm so sorry and that. So the next day, I was scrolling through TikTok. And when I was scrolling through TikTok, I found a picture of him. Well, I found the picture that he did. And I clicked it. And he had a totally different name. So I'm upset. I called my comadre. I let her know, girl, you gotta wake up because I got some tea. Mind you, my comadre always thought this man was a fraud. So I basically called her and she didn't answer me, and I'm blowing up Melani's phone and I'm basically letting her know hey, what's going on, I just saw your brother on TikTok and he's with another girl, and I'm going through it, right? And my comadre is she's texting the profile and this and this and that. So at that time she wasn't answering me, and so the other person I could go to was her man. So I texted her man and I'm like, hey, I need to you need to let me know, is Johnny real, And he basically told me that he's never seen him. Mind you, they had 4 kids together. So I'm like, how are you not gonna see your brother-in-law, So then I'm just like going through it, and I'm just like, it doesn't make sense. Like something's not adding up. So she finally answers me. So she answers me, and I tell her like, hey, like I found the TikTok, but it has a different name of him. Like, what's going on? And I'm like, is that even his real name? And she's like, yes.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me that her friend is playing like she has a brother and secretly talking to her just through text messages, no phone calls, never seen him before. There go my mama again.
It's like, that's his name. I don't want to say the real person's name, I don't want to put them on the spot. So at this point, chicas, I'm like so confused. I'm like, what's going on? I feel lost. And we basically ended up texting like the person that the Johnny girl. He was a fake profile. That Johnny guy was a fake profile. And guess who was behind the profile? It was Beleni. Beleni pretended to be Johnny for 2 years.
Sorry, y'all. I heard everything she said. I told y'all, like, I'm still out of town, bro. I told y'all in the last video, like, bro, they don't care if I'm working. They don't care. My mama literally came down here and started talking to me right here just a minute ago when I was doing the reaction. She just don't care, bro. Like, dang, but you see I'm working, baby. So, yeah, y'all know I'm ready to go home. But anyway, so, okay, I just heard her friend. That's crazy.
Like 2 years. The bitch had to be in love with me, because there's no way that
Had
she
to
sat
be.
there for 2 years.
Had to be in love with her. She probably was playing with herself when she was sending her the news. You heard her say she was sending pictures, right? She probably was playing with herself. The other girl. You know what I'm saying? Her friend probably was playing with herself, looking at her like, ooh, you got a husband. She need to tell her man. She need to tell her husband that, what she was doing.
Texting me saying she loves me. Well, he would say he loves me, that he wanted a family with me.
Wow.
Send me flowers for my
Never even had a
birthday.
brother.
Send me money. Would ask me for pictures of, you know what?
That's what I'm saying, but she ain't ever spoke to him though on the phone. I'm a little confused about that part. Like,
and my dumbass listened to every single thing he said. But it's just like, bitch, you're sick. Like, how sick in the head can you be? Oh, that's not even all, comadres. Y'all remember how I said that she was very fertile and she had 4 kids? Okay, the bitch lied. She doesn't. I'm sorry. It's just, she's so sick in the head. I can't. She only has 2 kids. She lied about having those other 2 kids so she can keep a man. Girl, that man wants everybody but you.
yo, I'm just a little confused because I'm like, damn, wait a minute. No way y'all ain't talk on the phone for 2 years. Ain't no way I'm sitting up there texting nobody and motherfucking for no 2 years. Or even being on the phone for no 2. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, nigga. My first, nigga, if I meet somebody offline, bro, my first step, nigga, is to get you on FaceTime. Fuck do you really look like? What's really going on here? You see what I'm saying? All that, oh, I got a bonnet on. I don't want to show my face, man. You better show me your fucking face right now. We need to get off this phone. I need to see who the fuck I'm talking to. You see what I'm saying? That's step 1. Step 2, it's not no fucking pen pal, nigga. We are not in jail. Let's meet the fuck up now. Okay? Like, fuck all that. She was sending money and everything. Ain't no way I'm sending. Nigga, I'm not even sending you a Uber to come meet me the first time I meet you. You see what I'm saying? Like, you better get your ass there. I'm picking you up. Like, I'm not exchanging. Nigga, what? That's why I'm a little confused about this. Hey man, if you ever met anybody offline, I don't give a fuck if it's a dating app, nigga, whatever, nigga, Twitter, Instagram, nigga, wherever you met them, Facebook dating, I don't give a fuck. Get their ass on FaceTime. See what the fuck they really look like. That's my thing. Number 1, off rip. So I'm just a little confused. But okay.
She had 2 brothers, supposedly named Johnny and Axel. Bitch, fake. She had an aunt,
What?
fake. She invented a niece. Oh my god, that's another story. But yeah, I got catfished by Beleni. I honestly never would know why she did it or what was her intentions, but I just know that the bitch is sick in the head and she needs help. Like, how can you invent 2 brothers, 2 kids, an aunt, and a niece, and just
think she was just in love with her, like, or she just, damn, that's your friend. I don't know.
Just sit there like, bitch, how do you have the time to do this? Yeah, no. Like, I just, you need help, girl. If you're watching this, please get help. Aparte, like, honestly, I'm not even gonna say anything anymore. I just hope you seek help. And, I understand why you're by yourself and nobody wants to fuck with you. Because you're just fucking sick and mental and just, bitch, get help.
Her dude, her baby daddy broke up with her too?
Like, pobrecita, me das la.
Poracita malaslas. I don't know what that means, but yeah, I guess my boy dodged the bullet there. Well, you had 2 kids by my brother. I don't know, gang. You had 2 kids by her, so you might be fucked up in the game, my friend. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. That's crazy though. Plan to be somebody, and this is your friend. Plan to be
So it actually took me a couple of days to like confront her, just because it was like, it took me so much to like process things, and I was like, she's gonna text me, reach out to me, and tell me like everything that's going on. Well, I thought wrong. When I told her man basically confronted her too, when she was just like, no, like, she's lying. And she ended up calling someone and saying like, right, I have a brother named Johnny and a brother named Axel, and whoever the bitch was on the phone, she was like, yes you do. Like, girl. And even the real guy, like the real Johnny guy, I don't want to say his real name, but the real guy ended up texting her, reaching her out to her, basically telling her like, no te andes pasando de vergas. And she didn't give a fuck. She's still like, to this day, she's like, that's my brother and it is what it is.
Wow.
Another quick update. Y'all remember about those kids that I said that didn't exist, the 2 other ones? Bitch, they do exist. Someone reached out to me that knows her and actually met the kids. I'm not gonna say names, but guys, she got rid of the kids in Mexico. Bitch, like, te digo, güey, está enferma. Honestly, like, she was really obsessed with me, to the point where it was just like, she would want me, like, when we would go shopping, we would be in the same changing rooms, and she would just stare at me. And obviously I would think like, oh, we're just a girl. But now that I think about like all the messages that me and him like sent, it's just like, oh my god, like, it was her. She also became really close to me once, like, her man ended up texting me like about a year ago and confessed his love, like, that he's always liked me and this and that. And like, that's when she started getting like really, really close to me. Mind you, on the fake profile that she created of Johnny, she added all of his exes and was like always hearting all like their stuff. And it's just like, bitch, like, why would you do that? Sorry, they put a bitch to work. But yeah, basically, moral of the story, she had enough time to invent all these people. What I really feel bad for is her kids. Lord have mercy. Who knows what happened to them. And I hope they're safe in Mexico. Again, bitch, seek help, because you're sick. You're sick, and I can't believe she had the time to do some shit like that. She even got to the point where she faked her own death. The bitch used pictures from Google and sent them to her suegra and said the bitch was dead. I'm telling you, I can sit here and I can go on and on about how crazy and delusional and mental and sick this bitch is. But yeah, no.
Alright, that definitely sounds kind of mental and ill right there. Hopefully she does get help, like she said, if she was doing all of this. This is wild. Saying that you have a brother that you don't have and making up, well, I guess she didn't make up the kids, but saying that you got a brother that you don't got and all of this, like, and you plan to be somebody for 2 years is just absolutely insane to me. But hey, that is some people, I guess, I don't know, some people are just mentally, you know what I mean, ill, so they need to get some help. But other than that, I'm pretty sure she learned now, like, hey man, like I say, I'm still a little confused, but only thing that I would say, if anybody is doing like online dating and stuff like that, hey, try to get the person on camera first. Still watch out, because motherfuckers be robbing and killing and shit too, so you got to be careful. But I'm just saying, like, if you are going to at least be like having conversations and shit with people, You guys need to get these people on camera, man, on FaceTime, not just even on the phone. It's not good enough for me, baby girl. You know what I mean? So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Like I said, this is gonna be the last batch of videos that you guys are about to get while I'm in Chicago. Long 2 weeks, like I keep telling y'all, I'm ready to go to home. And yeah, so make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all like the video, make sure y'all follow all Storytime channels. We Still Hustle Daily, We Still Hustle Daily 2, and Still Hustle Daily. Okay, I love y'all, appreciate y'all. I'm out. Peace.